could have been. There's a ton of things I could go through right now, but let me just tell you the easiest thing to do. If it says not available, all right, that's good. Let's do it. Before I actually start, make sure you do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is great. Make sure you click the button right there. And if you are on Facebook, you can always actually follow me on Facebook. Do it after the video, right? I'm sure we can work that out. All right, so do me that favor. So who am I? Of course, I am Candace, your revenue growth strategist, always showing you how to grow your revenue without using your labor. And today I want to talk about if you did not get your second stimulus payment. Okay, I know it's your money and I know you want it now. I get it, right? I get it. But I want to share a few things with you just to make sure you're clear on what happens next, how the process works, and what you need to do, if anything. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So the economic injury payment, we may shorten it and say EIP many times. This is the second round of the stimulus payment, mainly due to the COVID-19. Many people are not working and all those things. So we know that, we know what it's for. But the main thing, and I know you like, Candace, I know what you're saying, but I just want my money, right? I know. Let me help you with it. All right, so let's get into it. That actual stimulus package says that each individual taxpayer would get $600 per person that's on the tax return. So if you filed single, it would be $600. If you were married filing joint, it would be $1,200. Plus an extra $600 per person in the household. Let's be clear, per child in the household. And that child in the households had to be what? This your quiz, right? How old does the child have to be in order to receive the EIP payment? EIP. What is it? What is it? Okay, I can't wait. Let me just tell you. It is 16 and under. You got it. I know, because we talked about it in the last video. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. All right, so let's talk about this. Here we go. We understand all the things that went on, the income thresholds, all that stuff. I won't get into that. I just want to tell you what happens if you didn't get your check, because they released some information around, what was it, January 5th, 6th, saying, hey, if you didn't get it, these are the things that happen. So you could have clicked on the link that says get my payment at irs.gov. You'd be able to click get my payment, and basically it gives you a payment update. There's three options, three things they share with you during this time when you put in your information under get my payment. One of the things I will say is if you're using the site, you want to make sure that information matches exactly what you put on your tax return. That's very important. The second thing is you can't do it too many times in one day or to kick you out. So let's say you did it. These are the three options, the three things that would have came up. The first one would say, hey, we direct deposited your EIP payment into this account. All right. Now, normally that account should have your last four digits normally at the end of that. If it was different, if it wasn't yours, then you're like, oh my God, something happened, right? Well, be calm. It's okay. If somebody else's, I won't say somebody else's, all right? Because there's a few things that could have happened there. If it is not your information on file, let me put it that way, because you'll be like, well, who got my money, Candace? I know, don't worry about it. Here we go. Okay, so if it's someone else's information, I just messed that up. Let me do it again. Let's say it's information that you don't know, right? You're not sure who it is or what that information is. They are going to give a kickback on wherever they sent the money to, and the money will go back to the government. All that'll happen is that they'll retroact and send you the money via check, all right? But if this process takes longer than anticipated, which normally it does, they're just going to tell you, hey, we direct deposited, but it got a kickback. File it on your tax return. Simple. Now, this is the second option that may pop up. It may say mailed check. Great. They mailed the check to the actual address that's on file from your 2019 taxes. All right. Now, if this happened, let's be clear. If this was to happen, you want to wait 3 to 4 weeks. Simple as that. That means that it's on the way. Check your mail, all those things. All right. If you don't see it, what you going to do? Well, you want to wait, all right, because they're going to send you a form, because you thought I was going to say file it on your taxes. No, you want to wait because, and I know you like, Candace, I'm not trying to wait. It's my money. I know, but I'm just trying to help you, right? Let me help you. All right, here we go. So if you have not received your check 3 to 4 weeks, which it has not been, just give it time. If it does not come, they're normally going to give you a form or issue a form or a notice that says notice 1444, 1444. All right. That notice basically says, hey, we didn't send the money, file it on your taxes. Here's the amount that you should file in a recovery credit. That's what it's called, recovery credit. Now, that's the second notice. The third notice, now this is the one that pisses everybody off. All right, are you ready? Y'all got this? Notice 1, notice 2. If you're looking at getting my payment, you got it right. If you got it, put it in the chat. Got it. I need to make sure everybody's following. Okay. Now, third one, this is the one that everybody just upset about. They like, Candace, they telling me I'm not gonna get no money. I know. Let me help you, okay? One more thing. Number 3, it says EIP status unavailable. Ooh, and then they give a notice. It says, notes, if this says unavailable, and this is where everybody get upset, that means you are not getting a stimulus check. Woo! Now, the IRS and the government, they do things a little different. You just have to keep reading, okay? Just keep reading, relax, don't panic, it's fine. It's just saying that they didn't issue it because of whatever reason it could have been. There's a ton of things I could go through right now, but let me just tell you the easiest thing to do. If it says not available, file it on your taxes as a recovery payment because they're not sending it to you. They just want you to claim it as a credit on your taxes. Now, you may say, Candace, well, why? Honestly, let's talk about it one-on-one if that's what you want to go into, but honestly, it doesn't matter because you can put it on your taxes and it's all good. Remember, we talked about that the economic injury payments and this money they're sending from the government is just extra. We're not looking for the government to come and rescue us. That's not what we're doing, but we're going to take that extra. All right, take the extra. All we're going to do is file on your taxes and make sure you get that. Now, there's a couple other things I want to share with you that are not in the title because there's a few things that happen. Many times, whenever people weren't getting their check fast enough, they would fill out the non-filers form. That form is no longer available. I'll tell you what happened. Side note, the government got tired of people doing the non-filers form when they weren't supposed to, and then they needed to file their taxes, and they couldn't file their taxes electronically, so they got an overload of mailed-in returns because they did the non-filers form. Now, fine, all that stuff is cool. Just want to tell you why, honestly, it's just not available. So you can't do the non-filers form. But what if, here's another thing, what if you had a baby? Or what if you were incarcerated for part of the year? Guess what? You can file that baby that you didn't get your stimulus check for on the taxes. You'll still get your child tax credit, EI earned income credit if you qualify, all right? But this is the thing. You can still claim that baby. Here we go, baby. Claim the baby on, y'all know I'll be having fun, right? That's just who I am. All right, here we go. So you can claim that baby on your taxes for the recovery credit for that portion for the child that you had in 2020. That's so nice, right? And you're still going to get your credits that you would normally get. This is just that extra because you did not receive the actual payment form. Now, let's be clear. If you gave your baby away, put that in the chat. If you gave your baby away, all right, that was some bad English. I know I got degrees and all that stuff. It doesn't matter. If you gave the baby away, any of your children, you didn't file them, you let someone else file them, you cannot go in and put the recovery credit on yours. No, because the actual money, the stimulus money went to the person that you gave the baby to. Did you hear me? I'm not saying that you did it, and I'm not saying that you didn't do it. All I'm saying is that some people do it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that people do it. So if you did it, it is what it is. It's your business. I'm just telling you what to do and what not to do. Don't claim that recovery credit. Boy, they come back to get that money because somebody else claimed that baby. All right. So I know I'm saying that. Just act like it wasn't you. That's fine. That's fine. What's the last thing I want to share? Here we go. Last thing. Oh, if you actually get a mailed check, okay, and you moved from your address, you want to always, like if you move, make sure you do a forwarding address. I mean, this may be very basic, and I know that, but just do a forwarding address because then it would come to you wherever you are. But if that money is sent to the location and you're not there, it's supposed to be sent back. And again, you'd have to file that on your taxes if that's mailed to you and you moved. All right, so there's a ton of things that I could talk about, many things to actually discuss. Oh man, I have so much to do. I need another video for you to talk about this PUA unemployment and how it's not open and all that stuff, but just make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to the channels, make sure that you're paying attention. On YouTube, it's Candace Woodruff, subscribe right there. And then of course on Facebook, again, Candace Woodruff, you can subscribe and just follow me so that you'll be able to see all the stuff that's going on when it's going on. So again, I hope that this was helpful for you. I put the links in the chat so that in the content bar, so you can click on it, go there, do what you need to do to get your payment, look up your information. If you have not, just don't panic, it's okay. You can file it on your taxes. And if you're looking for a great tax professional or a great company to help you, Performance Tax Group is here for you. You can go to our website at performancetaxgroup.com, click contact us, and we will get with you and do whatever we need to do to help you during these times with so much going on. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much. I am Candace, your revenue growth strategist, always showing you, teaching you how to grow your revenue without using your labor. I'll see you all on the next video.